Hi, I would like to help get you started on the weighted grade worksheets. So what you will see here is that the worksheet is organized in the different school-wide learning outcomes that we grade you on throughout the year being part of CSA. So you have your content grade. We're going to talk about math during this video. So math or any of your other content grades are going to be 60% of your total score for the 9 weeks. You also will get graded in collaboration, working together with others, oral communication, your ability to speak publicly and in small groups, written communication, your ability to write, and agency, where you take ownership of your own learning. So math is 60%, and then the other ones all break down to 10% each. So when we start thinking about what will our final grade look like, or maybe you thought before, like, how come one assignment really messed up my grade when another one didn't really affect it much? And so since you've had those questions, I want to make sure that you know how your grade breaks down. So what you will see here, I'm going to flip over to the one that I've worked on, is that in math, and I took this information from a student during my first quarter last year. So if you're thinking about what can I expect, last year I had 20 content grades in the gradebook for first quarter, 3 collaboration, 2 oral communication, 3 written, and 6 agency grades. So when you look at that, I added up this person's score, and they scored 166 total points, or 166 points out of the 198 total for that category. This one is going to be 60% of your grade, so you're going to see how much it's going to affect it as we start doing the math. And then you can go through and see the collaboration, oral communication, written and agency, and the different scores possible. Now, your first step is going to be to find the total percentage. So when you look down here in the workspace, in order to find a percent, think of the fraction as a division problem. So instead of thinking 166 out of 198, think 166 divide by 198. When you do that, when you take 166 divide by 198, feel free to use a calculator. You get 0.8383 da 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 da. When you round that, since we are talking percentage, please make sure you at least round to the nearest hundredth. And so you're looking at the 3 and you look back. Since you're looking back, the 8 is going to make the 3 change to a 4. So you're going to be rounding up because of that 8. So 0.84, and then what's that going to look like as a percentage? 84%. So what you do is you're going to come up here and you're going to estimate where you think 84% would fall. I drew a line right here because I'm like, well, that's about 50%. And then I drew this line because I'm like, well, that's halfway from 50 to 100. So that's 75%. And then you've got this one. I was like, well, 84%, that's about 10% away. So it's almost halfway again. And so I drew another line. Now you can tell I care very much about the coloring, but I do want you to shade it in so you can see what that looks like. If that was enough information for you to finish the first part, feel free to stop watching this video and I will start a second video for the bottom half of this worksheet. If you need me to continue, I will work out another one. Collaboration was 34 out of 35. Well, when you make that a division problem, 34 divided by 35, you get 0.97142 blah, 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 blah. So this time when you round, remember, round to the nearest hundredth, you're going to look at the 7, then look backwards. The 1's going to make it stay the same. So it becomes 0.97 or 97%. If you would like some more help on how the top answers or how I got the top answers, feel free to ask me and I would love to help. Tune in for video 2 on how we fill out the bottom chart of this page. Thanks.